Are you tensed about writing? Don't worry, we have a solution. Today I'll be talking about writing task 2 and it is going to be really interesting. Why do I mean so? Because I am Geeta Sharma and I am certified IELTS trainer. Let's talk about the question that we'll be talking about. It is important for people to take risks and both in their professional lives and their personal lives. Do you think the advantages of taking risks outweigh the disadvantages? That's what the question says. We'll be talking about the answer of it. I'll be discussing all 4 paragraphs of it. First of all, let's talk about introduction. Some people believe that it's important to take risks, both in their career and personal life. Although risky behaviors can sometimes lead to unpleasant consequences, I firmly believe that the advantages of taking risks outweigh the drawbacks. Now, in this specific paragraph, I am making sure that, first of all, in the first sentence, I am paraphrasing the question properly. I am not adding any background statement because in band descriptor it is clearly mentioned that we cannot write anything extra. Next sentence actually talks about your thesis, that is your question. It clarifies what you actually mean because it's an opinion based question. Along with that, we are writing a clear thesis. Let's talk about our second paragraph. On the one hand, taking risks can result in all sorts of negative outcomes, including physical injury and financial loss. The former can be seen in extreme sports, which usually require people to engage in high-risk activities like bungee jumping and skydiving. Although those who take part in such sports get to enjoy the thrill of a once-in-a-lifetime experience, they are also faced with the risk of life-threatening injuries and even death. In business, high-risk investments may either offer the chance of significant returns or devastating losses. In the latter case, the company may lose substantial amounts of money and even bankruptcy. Now, in this paragraph, what we are doing, how many sentences are we writing? We are writing actually 2, 3, 4 and 5 sentences. I would just suggest you not to write the word like that is there in the third sentence because it's informal. Otherwise, it's a beautiful paragraph. It is talking about the first idea of ours, that is how does it lead to unpleasant consequences. Let's talk about the next paragraph. We are going to make sure that in the next paragraph also we are talking about the rest of the idea that we have mentioned in our introduction. In this way, what are we doing? We are making sure that both our main body paragraphs actually link to our introduction quite clearly. That is actually the what should I say, the main foundation of your writing. It is very important to link your paragraphs, right? It's one of the important criteria that is there in the band descriptor, that is CC, that is cohesion and coherence. Good, let's talk about our next paragraph. On the other hand, taking risks on a personal level can generate more opportunities. It pushes people to get out of their comfort zone and explore new possibilities, which enables them to achieve what they may initially consider to be impossible. This is evidenced in the case of Bill Gates, who risked dropping out of Harvard University but later became the richest man in the world by creating software for personal computers. From a professional standpoint, hiring employees that are willing to take risks can drive faster business growth. More specifically, such employees can discover new and innovative ways of working, thus improving productivity and reducing costs for the company. Look at this paragraph, it's so beautiful. We are again trying to write at least 5 sentences over here. with beautiful explanations along with a relevant example of Bill Gates. And a star tip, don't start your example with a for example. That's quite basic. It's good if you move forward and write a relevant example and something that doesn't look like an example, something that looks like uh, what should I say, an important part of your answer, inseparable one. Now we'll be moving towards our conclusion. Just certain things that we need to know. In our conclusion, we need to make sure that it should be brief. It should not be quite lengthy, right? Obviously. But it should be reflection of your introduction as well. Let's check it out. In conclusion, comma, while taking risks may produce unfortunate results in some cases, I believe the advantages usually far outweigh the disadvantages. Now, this answer is finally a beautiful answer. I believe I have written more than 250 words. It's around, yes, I remember it's around 270 something. And our criteria is basically 250 words. So we are writing a beautiful answer. Remember, you need to make sure that you are, whenever you're writing, you're planning beforehand. That's really important. Along with that, make sure that you try to write within that 40-minute slot. We are having 1 hour for both tasks, and it's always suggested that you should write within 40 minutes. I would say less than 40 minutes so that you have some time to actually read it. I hope you understood today's class. This is GITA Sharma signing off from Non-Native IELTS. Thank you so much for watching our channel.